Okay, this is for the buyers. Yesterday we did a video dealing with why we still believe it is a seller's market due to low inventory. But there's also a message I'd like to have given to the buyers out there regarding timing. So there are three mindsets for that I'm seeing in buyers right now. There are buyers who are seeing that the market has cooled off, and because the market is cooling, elect not to act. These are the people I disagree. I'm with the people that are the second group, which is I see the market is cooling. Now's a good time to buy. That is the camp I'm with. But there's a third mindset, and it's an interesting one. These are the people that agree with the second group. Yes, you buy when the market's cooling off, but we're going to be clever and we're going to time the market. We're going to wait for prices to fall a little bit more. Prices really aren't falling, by the way, but work with me. We're going to wait for the market to cool off even more, and then we will buy. Well, you can't time the market. Folks, I wish you could. You can't time the market. We saw this not terribly long ago, just a few short months ago, as a matter of fact, where there were people who were watching interest rates go down. And they were saying, okay, we'll wait for rates to go below 3.5. Then they said, we'll wait for rates to go below 3.25. Oh my God, rates are below 3. Now we're going to pull the trigger. Well, guess what? They couldn't buy anything. If you were getting a mortgage when rates were below 3%, you were not going to have a 1 in 20 chance of getting your offer accepted. And if you did get your offer accepted with, 20 other offers on the property, you got hosed. You overpaid by 5, 10, 15%. You waived important contingencies like inspection and mortgage, and you didn't really end up ahead. Yeah, you paid cheaper prices for the money and interest, but you also borrowed a hell of a lot more money just for the privilege of doing so. You can't time the market. The same thing would happen if we see prices decline, and they're not. If prices decline and you try and time it to where the market is its coolest day, well, what if 2 weeks prior to that, your dream home was sold to somebody because they actually listened to their spouse or partner who said, look, I don't want you to wait for the prices to hit rock bottom. I want a backyard. I want to buy a swing set for the kids. I want to park my car in my own garage. The moral of the story is you buy real estate because it is what your family and lifestyle need, not because the spreadsheet is going to behave a certain way. Now, real estate is an equity type of asset. And this is from Schwab. They're talking about securities, but it is worth repeating. From Schwab, our research shows that the cost of waiting for the perfect moment to invest typically exceeds the benefit of even perfect timing. And because timing the market is nearly impossible, the best strategy for most of us is to not try and time the market at all. Instead, make a plan and invest as soon as possible, or as soon as your needs would be met by the property. Judge your purchase decision by the merit of the property, not financial indexes and everything like that. If you do that, then in the long run, you'll be very happy. I have no idea what interest rates my parents paid or what my parents paid for their house. I just know this. I grew up being able to walk across the street. I grew up with a backyard. I grew up with a swing set. I grew up being able to trick or treat and just an awesome neighborhood. I really don't care what interest rate or prices my parents paid. And you know what? They didn't care either. Okay? Don't try and time the market. You're interfering in your own life. Do what's best for your family in terms of shelter. And there's so many other costs to trying timing the market. It's just not worth it. Good luck. Heed my advice. Don't try and manipulate outcomes. Buy the property that best fits your family's needs when it shows up.